Ladies and gentlemen, let me start by telling you this. Your mind is your greatest asset. It is the most powerful tool you have, but too many of us treat it like it's just a container for random thoughts. Your mind is the factory where your future is built. If you learn to operate it right, there's no limit to what you can create. You see, every breakthrough, every success story starts right here, in your mind. Before anything changes on the outside, you have to change what's happening on the inside. That means what you believe, what you focus on, and how you discipline yourself mentally. So, how do you actually use your mind to change your life? First, understand this fundamental truth. Your thoughts are seeds. If you plant seeds of fear, doubt, and limitation, that's what will grow. But if you plant seeds of faith, confidence, and vision, your life will start to transform. It's not magic, it's cause and effect. The biggest challenge is that most people don't realize how powerful their mind really is. They listen to the negative voices in their head and then wonder why their life looks the way it does. You have to consciously choose what you think about. It's like a garden. You don't just let weeds grow wild. You water the flowers you want to see bloom. Next, discipline is key. You can't expect your mind to work for you if you feed it garbage and expect a feast. You have to be intentional. This means spending time daily on what uplifts you. Read books that build you up. Listen to messages that inspire you. Surround yourself with people who challenge you to grow, not those who drag you down. And here's something many miss. It's not just about thinking positively. It's about taking action from a place of mental clarity and confidence. You can think all day long, but until you act, nothing changes. When your mind is sharp, when your beliefs are aligned with your goals, your actions become powerful. You start moving in the right direction, and doors begin to open. So, today, I challenge you. Don't let your mind run on autopilot. Be the CEO of your mind. Train it, feed it, lead it. Because when your mind changes, your life changes. And when your life changes, your legacy is born. Before you can change your life, you must first understand the true value of your mind. Your mind is the most valuable asset you own. It's the source from which every single decision, every choice, and every action flows. Many people think of money, property, or physical strength as their greatest assets. But none of those things can compare to the power contained within your mind. It is the command center for everything you do. It is where your dreams are born and where your future is shaped. Think about this. Every invention, every business success, every great achievement started as a thought in someone's mind. Nothing happens without first being imagined and believed internally. Your mind holds the blueprint for your life's success or failure. If you want to change your circumstances, you must start there with how you think, how you focus, and how you manage your mental environment. The problem is, most people don't realize how powerful their mind is because they've never been taught how to use it effectively. They let thoughts drift in and out without control, allowing fear, doubt, and negative influences to take root. When you allow your mind to be a dumping ground for worry, anxiety, or limiting beliefs, that's exactly what you will produce in your life. It's like planting weeds in your garden. You can't expect beautiful flowers to grow if you don't tend to your mental soil. But here's the good news. Just as the mind can hold you back, it can also be trained and transformed to work for you. This is where real power lies, not in the circumstances outside of you, but in the ability to direct and control what goes on inside your head. Your thoughts are not random, they are programmable. You can feed your mind with thoughts of success, faith, confidence, and abundance. When you do that consistently, you reprogram your brain to see opportunity instead of obstacles. It's important to understand that your mind is like a muscle. If you don't work it out, it gets weak and ineffective. But if you exercise it daily with positive habits, focused learning, and mental discipline, it grows stronger, sharper, and more resilient. This mental strength enables you to overcome challenges and push past limitations. When you start to value your mind as your most precious resource, your behavior changes. You stop wasting time on things that don't matter. You stop letting negative thoughts dominate your days. Instead, you become intentional with your mental energy. You begin to believe that you can do more, be more, and achieve more. And those beliefs translate into actions. You can change your entire life by first changing your mind. The power is already inside you. It is waiting for you to claim it, to take control, and to direct it toward the life you want to create. So never underestimate the value of your mind, because it is the one thing that, when properly harnessed, can turn dreams into reality and challenges into triumphs. One of the most powerful forces that shape your life is your belief system. What you believe about yourself, your abilities, and the world around you determines the reality you experience. Your beliefs act like lenses through which you see every opportunity and every challenge. If those lenses are clouded by doubt, fear, or limitation, then no matter how hard you try, your life will be limited. But if you choose to see through lenses of faith, possibility, and strength, you open the door to unlimited potential. Beliefs are not just abstract ideas. They are the foundation of your thoughts and actions. Every habit you have, every decision you make, flows from what you believe to be true. If you believe you are capable, you will act boldly. If you believe you are destined for greatness, you will take the necessary steps to get there. But if you hold limiting beliefs, whether from your past, your environment, or negative voices, you will unconsciously sabotage your progress. Changing your life begins with changing what you believe. That means questioning the thoughts you accept as truth. Ask yourself, are these beliefs empowering me, or are they holding me back? Too often, people carry beliefs passed down from childhood or formed in moments of failure, never stopping to challenge them. But here is the truth. Your beliefs can be changed, and when you change them, you change your life. It starts with awareness, recognizing the stories you tell yourself. Maybe you've believed you're not smart enough, not lucky enough, or that success is reserved for others but not for you. These are lies that keep you stuck. When you become aware of these limiting beliefs, you can begin to replace them with new, empowering beliefs. This is not just positive thinking. It's a conscious reprogramming of your mind. To change your belief system, you must feed your mind new information, new experiences, and new stories that support the person you want to become. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and challenge you to grow. Read books and listen to messages that uplift your spirit and expand your vision. Affirmations and visualization are tools that can reinforce new beliefs until they become natural. The mind cannot differentiate between what is real and what is vividly imagined. When you consistently visualize success and repeat positive affirmations, your subconscious mind begins to accept these beliefs as truth. This shift in your internal programming leads to a change in your behavior, and behavior change leads to new results. Your thought patterns are the engine behind your outcomes. If you find yourself caught in negative cycles, it's time to break free by actively choosing what you think about. Replace thoughts of I can't with I can, it's impossible with it's possible. This takes practice and commitment, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do for yourself. Your beliefs shape your destiny. Change your beliefs, and you change your life. The power to do this is already inside you. Start today by choosing to believe in your worth, your ability, and your unlimited potential. When you change your mind, the rest will follow. Understanding the power of discipline and focus is essential to mastering your mind and transforming your life. It's one thing to have great ideas and positive beliefs, but without discipline and focus, those thoughts will never translate into real results. Discipline is the bridge between your goals and your accomplishments. It's the daily commitment to show up, work hard, and keep your eyes on the prize, no matter what distractions or difficulties come your way. Many people think discipline is about being harsh or rigid with themselves, but that's not the full picture. Discipline is about self-mastery. It means training your mind to prioritize what matters most and saying no to anything that steals your time, energy, or attention from your vision. Without focus, your mind becomes scattered, and your efforts become diluted. You might start projects enthusiastically, but quickly lose momentum because your attention is pulled in too many directions. The world we live in today makes discipline harder than ever. There are endless distractions, social media, entertainment, noise, and negativity that compete for your mental space. If you don't deliberately control what you focus on, your mind will be hijacked by these distractions, leaving you frustrated and stuck. Discipline gives you the power to resist those distractions and stay on the path toward your goals. Focus is a skill, and like any skill, it must be developed through practice. It means choosing to concentrate your mental energy on the tasks that matter, especially the ones that push you outside your comfort zone. Those challenging tasks are where growth happens. It's easy to do what's comfortable, but discipline pushes you to do what's necessary. Over time, this consistent focus builds momentum. Success is rarely a giant leap. It's the result of small, disciplined steps taken every day. One of the most effective ways to cultivate discipline and focus is through daily habits. Your habits shape your life because they automate your behavior. When you create habits that align with your goals, you reduce the mental effort needed to stay disciplined. For example, setting a daily routine of reading, exercising, or planning your day builds a foundation for mental strength. It's about creating an environment where your mind naturally leans toward productivity and growth. Another key aspect is accountability. Share your goals with people who support and challenge you. When others expect you to show up, it strengthens your discipline. Also, track your progress. Seeing measurable results keeps your focus sharp and motivates you to keep going. Discipline is not a one-time act. It's a lifestyle. It's the commitment to keep moving forward even when you don't feel like it, when you're tired, discouraged, or tempted to quit. That's what separates those who achieve greatness from those who settle for mediocrity. Your mind can only take you as far as your discipline and focus allow. Master those two, and you'll unlock a level of productivity and success you never thought possible. It's about being intentional every day with how you use your mental energy. When you do that, you don't just change your mind. You change your life. One of the most overlooked yet powerful ways to change your life through your mind is by being very intentional about what you allow to enter it. Your mind is like a garden. It grows whatever you plant in it, but it also grows whatever you feed it. The people you surround yourself with, the books you read, the media you consume, and the conversations you engage in all act as seed. They either help your mind flourish with positivity, knowledge, and growth, or they plant weeds of negativity, doubt, and limitation. Too many people underestimate the influence of their environment on their mindset. You can't expect to think like a winner if you spend your days around people who complain, doubt, or discourage you. The mind is highly impressionable. It picks up on the energies and attitudes of those around you. If your circle is filled with negative voices or limiting beliefs, your own mind will start to mirror those thoughts. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with positive, ambitious, and growth-minded individuals, your mind begins to shift naturally in that direction. The books you read are equally important. Reading is like planting new seeds in your mind. Every page you turn has the potential to open your perspective, teach you new skills, and inspire you to take action. Myron Golden always emphasizes that education and continual learning are key to personal and financial growth. When you consistently feed your mind with high-quality information, you create a mental environment that supports success. Likewise, the media you consume, whether it's the news, social media, or entertainment, plays a huge role. The world is filled with distractions and often negative content that can drain your mental energy and cloud your judgment. Being selective about what you watch, listen to, and engage with helps protect your mind from unnecessary stress and toxic influences. Instead, seek out messages that empower you, uplift you, and teach you something valuable. Conversations and relationships also shape your mental landscape. When you engage in meaningful discussions with people who challenge your thinking and encourage growth, your mind expands. Conversely, spending too much time with those who focus on problems instead of solutions can drain your motivation. You must become a gatekeeper of your mind, protect it like the precious asset it is. This means making conscious choices about what and who you allow into your mental space. It might mean distancing yourself from negative relationships or cutting back on media that does not serve your goals. The good news is, you don't have to be a passive recipient. You have control. You can choose your inputs deliberately. Fill your mind with faith, hope, knowledge, and encouragement. Feed it with success stories, wisdom, and strategies that work. The more you do this, the easier it becomes to maintain a positive mindset, and the stronger your mental resilience grows. Your mind is a garden. Plant seeds of greatness. Water it with positive inputs. Weed out the negativity. When you nurture your mind in this way, you create the fertile ground necessary for your dreams to take root and grow. This is one of the most practical and effective steps you can take to use your mind to change your life. Having a clear, focused mind is not enough if you don't take action. One of the greatest mistakes people make is thinking that just changing their mindset will magically change their lives. The truth is, your mind and your actions must work together. Thought without action is wasted energy. If you want to use your mind to change your life, you have to take deliberate, confident steps toward your goals. That's where the real transformation happens. When your mind is clear and aligned with your purpose, your decisions become sharper. You know what you want, and you understand the path you need to take. But clarity and knowledge only get you halfway. You must back them up with consistent action. Without action, your mind's potential stays locked inside you. You might have all the ideas and motivation in the world, but if you don't move forward, nothing changes. Action creates momentum. It's like pushing a heavy object. You need initial effort to get it moving, but once it's rolling, it gets easier to keep going. The same applies to success. The first step is often the hardest, but once you take it, the power of your mind fuels your progress. Each small victory builds your confidence and strengthens your belief in yourself. This cycle propels you forward. Another important aspect is acting with confidence. When your mind is prepared and your belief is strong, you act decisively. Hesitation and doubt slow you down and allow fear to creep in. But when you combine a focused mind with bold action, you send a powerful message to yourself and the universe that you are serious about your goals and willing to do what it takes to achieve them. Action doesn't mean perfection. Waiting for the perfect moment or perfect plan often leads to paralysis. You learn, adjust, and improve as you go. Your mind processes the results of your actions and adapts. This feedback loop is crucial for growth. The key is to keep moving, keep trying, and keep pushing forward, no matter the obstacles. Taking action helps you build experience, which sharpens your mind even further. Knowledge gained through books or mentors is valuable, but experience is the teacher that embeds wisdom deep within you. Every challenge you face and every risk you take adds layers to your mental toughness and clarity. It strengthens your ability to make better decisions and approach future situations with confidence. Your mind is powerful, but it's your actions that bring your mental visions into reality. Use your mental clarity as a compass and your belief as fuel, but let your feet do the walking. Make a plan, take the first step, and then the next. Action is the bridge between your mind's potential and your life's transformation. When you learn to think clearly, believe deeply, and act boldly, you unlock a force inside you that can overcome any obstacle. That's how you use your mind to change your life. Start today. Don't wait. Take that step forward and watch your world begin to change. As we come to the close of this message, I want you to understand one undeniable truth. Your mind is the gateway to your destiny. The thoughts you choose to entertain, the beliefs you decide to hold, the discipline and focus you commit to daily, the positive influences you surround yourself with, and the actions you take. All of these elements work together to create your life. Changing your life starts with changing your mind, but it doesn't stop there. It demands consistent effort, intentional choices, and bold steps forward. Your mind is a tool of unlimited potential, but it must be trained, nourished, and directed. When you harness that power fully, no challenge is too great, no goal too far. Your life is not the result of chance, but the result of choice. Choose to think bigger, believe stronger, act bolder, and surround yourself with greatness. When you do, your mind will become the engine that drives your success, your freedom, and your legacy. So go forth today with the confidence that you have everything inside you to change your life. Use your mind wisely, feed it well, discipline it faithfully, take massive action, and watch how your world transforms. Thank you, and may your mind lead you to the life you were born to live.